Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It is Craig Harris back with another video. The black man in the big green chair. What's going on out there? It is November, is it 6th? November 6th, 2016. And quick announcement here. This is something I forgot to put on the broadcast window here. Tomorrow is N7 Day, folks. All us Mass Effect fans, this is the one day that we've been waiting on for quite a while. Hopefully we get a release date. I'm going to be watching it, and I'm going to do a podcast on it later on. If anybody wants to join me, just hit me up there in the Google chat or find me on Google Plus. There's a couple people I want to do podcasts with. Just if you're on Google Plus, just let me know. Just send me a shout out, and I will go ahead and get you an invite, or you can invite me or whatever. Like I said, I'm want to do some one-on-ones with the subscribers that are on the channel, and the 15-20 minute podcast, just something to do while your kids are at school or something like that. So just let me know. Also, shout out to my 43 subs. I've got the t-shirt winner, and let me go ahead and get that out of the way right now. This t-shirt winner is Mr. Will Clemens. You have won a Craig Harris Fighting 40 t-shirt, and just send me your information and I will get you the t-shirt. I appreciate you subbing, and all the subs out there, I do appreciate it. So let me get to talking here. All right, let me get into it. I've got an Xbox One S, and I am part of the Xbox community, but I'm going to have to go in on a couple people here who are on YouTube just bitching and moaning about the PS4 Pro. And look, I got about a 20 to 25 minute experience with the PS4 Pro, which I know isn't a lot of time. I was able to play Tomb Raider, which, my God, it's a big difference. And I hear all these people saying, well, it can't do 4K native. Bethesda Games and Naughty Dog Games disagrees with you. They are developers. You are not. You need to shut your mouths and just go with it. If you're not going to buy it, you're not going to buy it. The Xbox One S is a mid-generation replacement for the Xbox, the OG, the big fat Xbox that these idiots went out and paid $4.99 or whatever you paid for it. It's a nice system. I have one. There's some things I don't like about it. It doesn't do any Bluetooth thing like at all. I've got some Bluetooth headsets. I wanted to link it up to the Xbox S. Wouldn't do it. Now, I might be able to hook it up to my TV, and I'm going to try that a little later on. I'm not for sure, but we'll see. I have to wait and see how it works. But yeah, how can you come out with a mid-tier system and not have a Bluetooth support for it? And I asked the guy at the Microsoft store today, and he was like, well, I don't know, so forth and so on. Also, some more information about Microsoft. Phil Spencer has said something about VR. I don't even think VR is going to come out to the Scorpion through Microsoft. They're going to third-party it with Oculus to keep the price down. That's good for me, the consumer, but, Sony has already beat you to market. So all these people running around talking about, oh, well, Sony's not doing anything. I mean, just goddamn, give it up. The shit's played out. It is old. Grow up. The Pro, I've seen it. It does 4K. They demonstrated it at Best Buy yesterday. So let's just get over it and move on. They've won this. Okay, they're going to be at $399. It's the most powerful console ever built. It's going to sell like hotcakes, probably when NPD November, which is the NPD that's about to come out in a few days, is not November's NPD. It's still October. So I don't understand why they think they know more than the programmers do. And that's what I've never understood. Like I said, I described the whole checkerboard technique on another video. I have described what they're doing with the 8.4 theoretical T-flops. In my opinion, if the games work, who gives a damn? But it is what it is. it's they're doing something that Microsoft can't do. They've patented technology that Microsoft can't do. Microsoft is using the Vega chip and another chip, and they're again going to go brute force to get to where they're going. And if you have to, if Digital Foundry was fooled by the 4K TV test, this is pretty famous. I think it's out now. That the Richard something, I can't remember his name, for Digital Foundry, said he couldn't tell the difference between native 4K and the checkerboard. Again, I've said before, it will fool your naked eye. Now, you got the equipment that Digital Foundry has that can run these tests. Of course, it's going to pick up. It will pick it up. But if all they're going to stick to at this point is, well, Xbox is going to do 4K native, we don't know that yet because we have not seen one native game. But yet and still, in these clowns' faces, and you know who I'm talking about, in these clowns' faces, it can do it. Now, again, if it can do it, fine. I'm just going to wait and just make sure it can. But my Xbox S experience has been fun. I've played Titanfall on it. I'm still playing that now. Titanfall 2 is a good game. EA squads its own balls, so to speak, and put out, I guess they have the Battlefield game out, and they have Call of Duty come out, and that was stupid. Whoever EA who marketed that was dumb. I'm happy about it because all the EA stuff is pretty much out of the way. Now we can get the Mass Effect, which, surprise, surprise, is tomorrow. And again, like I said, in 7 days, folks. So I'm excited about that. I'm signed up for the Andromeda Initiative or whatever you want to call it. So I'm really excited about that. But let's see here. Yeah, so the PS4 Pro, it's doing everything they said. It's nice to hear some reports. And let me give a shout out here to Next Gen 720, who he had it this afternoon and he was able to play on it. He saw some of the games and even he said, quote, "I'm impressed," end quote. That's a quote from him, folks. And, I like him because he gives credit where credit is due. So he criticizes it as well. And that's all you can ask somebody to do. Just keep it 100%. I don't see Microsoft rebounding from this. Sony is going to wipe the floor with them in December and in January. Then when these games start coming out like Horizon, that's going to be built ground up for this system, which again is going to be fine. I mean, if you like that type of game, that's going to be great. They've got anywhere from 25 to 35 games that are going to be patched with the Pro patch, and it makes a difference, folks. Playing something in 1080p 60 FPS is different than playing at 900p 60. And but yeah, that's about it for that. Again, my Xbox experience has been okay. I've said this before. I'm playing Elite on there. I beat Mafia on there. Mafia 3 for me was repetitive. They did have some good stuff about it. It was a combination of Saints Row meets the Godfather game that came out last gen. I don't know if you guys played that or not, but combine those two and you have that game. You had a good antagonist, protagonist, Lincoln Clay, very well done. The story was well written. The characters were fleshed out. It was fun to play. That's all that counts. Just a little bit repetitive for me. I'm not dissing it though. Just for me, it was repetitive. Titanfall 2. My honest review on Titanfall 2 is that player, that single player, is phenomenal. I have not played the multiplayer, and I don't plan on it because that's not what I do. I think one of the differences in the Xbox gaming community, just I'm new to it, versus the PlayStation gaming community, is the PlayStation community is an offline community. They have online, they play online, but it's not what they're about. PlayStation 1, I don't think had internet. I don't think PlayStation 2 had internet either. So they didn't get it till PlayStation 3. And PlayStation 3 wasn't that long ago. So it was a decade ago. So if you were able to play on the PS1 or PS2, you grew up playing if you didn't have online. So you don't care about it now. Where these Xbox folks, the original OG Xbox, the black one, that had, I believe that was online capable. And so they have grown up playing online, playing with their friends, whether it be co-op games or putting on a headset and playing. That's what they do. And neither one of the communities, as far as I can tell, respects the other one enough where they can just say, look, if you want to come home and play online and play Halo and shoot the Arbiter or call in the B2 on Call of Duty, that's fine. Most of the PlayStation gamers are offline gamers. Oh, shout out to the one viewer that's out there. I do appreciate you coming in here. Yeah, I did my T-shirt giveaway, and it was Will Clemens that won it. And I do appreciate you being in here, though, viewer. So thanks. If you got any questions for me, just type it in there, and I'll see if I can pull up the screen and answer them. But yeah, that's about it. I really am at a loss on why the communities, and again, I have an Xbox One, I've got a PlayStation, but let me tell you this, that Xbox One, it is going back to get that Pro, because if I was a woman, once I saw some of those games running on the Pro, I would have had I would have passed out and had a baby right there on the floor. If I was, if I mean, you guys got to see it. It's phenomenal. And, hopefully you guys go ahead and get that game, get into these games. It's, again, I saw the Tomb Raider game, and, I saw Call of Duty. And, God damn, I mean, it's a huge difference. In the games. I'm trying to pull up the screen right now. And let me see if I can get to it real quick. It should have me. Well, let's see here. No, I don't see it here. I am sorry. But anyway, let me go back to the big screen. There we go. But yeah, that was my experience with it. Again, I just don't understand the communities, why they're at each other's throat. Sony has their foot on Microsoft's throat at this point. They're the ones coming out with a 4K gaming system, according to Bethesda and Naughty Dog. They're the ones that are doing it at $399. They're the ones who have a PSVR. They have VR. They have it out for the consumer. And Microsoft and Sony and Samsung are not competing for that yet. They will in a couple years. So that's why Microsoft's probably waiting a couple years. But like I said, it keeps the price down on the Scorpio. But yeah, that is about it for this video. I did send out a couple invites, and nobody hit me back yet. But it's Sunday. Probably people watching football and they're with their families. But that is about it for this. Again, congratulations to Will Clemens on winning the T-shirt. I'm having a decent Xbox experience, but it's going to go back to the store. It's GameStop. Let me tell you this. If you're going to trade in your Xbox One S, GameStop will give you $175 in-store credit. Best Buy only offered me $94 for the same goddamn thing. What the hell's going on with that? I thought GameStop was the ones ripping people off. But that's about it. Again, shout out to One Stop for Gamers. Shout out to JD33, Cycle Gamer. All you brothers, like I said, let's just keep it gaming. And let's disagree, but we can agree, but don't be disagreeable with each other. All right, brothers, that's about it. I'm going to get out of here and go get ready for this Bronco game. And I appreciate this. This is one day late. I wanted to do this after the Alabama game, but I went to the tailgating here with Georgia and Kentucky, and I turned it on. My God. But you all take it easy and be blessed. And look for me on some more podcasts this week. And check me out tomorrow for my N7 wrap-up on what they're going to do for Mass Effect. All right, take it easy, guys. They're going to move into the Mass Effect mode. You guys have a blessed weekend and stay safe. Peace.